So, how can the United States achieve a successful clean energy transition from 2026 onward? What should our goals be? Can the United States achieve free or near free energy via microgrids and workforce training? Right? So the idea of making electricity free by modernizing microgrids, right? And training Americans to install, manufacture, and maintain them. Sounds ambitious, right? That's what I was thinking. I think it could be done. It's not without precedent, right? A true zero-cost electricity, most people will say it's not feasible due to capital, operational, and maintenance needs, right? A well-designed or distributed energy system could dramatically reduce cost and make electricity far more affordable for poorer communities, or for everyone. So why can't we have free electricity? Why is that so highly unlikely? It seems electricity generation, storage, and distribution require capital investment. Not a problem. Equipment infrastructure? Possible. Operational cost, fuel, maintenance, staffing. Still not an impossibility. And regulatory compliance. Even with renewables, there are costs for manufacturing, installation, and upkeep. However, these costs can be offset or minimized through local production, reducing transmission losses and import costs, workforce training to lower labor costs and increase self-sufficiency, and policy incentives, tax credits, grants, green bank financing to spread upfront cost. Right? So, how can microgrids and distributed energy help? Modernizing microgrids, small localized grids that can operate independently or in conjunction with the main grid, could reduce reliance on the large-scale LNG imports, liquefied natural gas imports, by integrating rooftop solar, battery storage, and small-scale wind. Right? It improves resilience during outages and extreme weather, to leverage virtual power plants, right? To coordinate distributed resources, lowering peak time costs and deferring expensive grid updates. Could create local jobs in manufacturing, installation, maintenance, and supporting economic development, right? That's always a win-win. The role of workforce training in all of this. If Americans are trained to design and install microgrid components, solar storage, inverters, and control systems with seamless transfer, manufacture parts locally, batteries, inverters, and turbines, maintain systems with minimal external support, these communities could reduce dependency on imported goods and labor. They could cut costs and keep more money circulating locally. Right, so this aligns with the Inflation Reduction Act's focus on domestic manufacturing, clean procurement, and workforce training. Right, so our realistic paths to lower cost, short term, is to expand state and local clean energy programs, incentivize DER adoption, and train technicians. Medium term is to scale microgrid projects in rural, remote, and underserved areas, integrating VPPs for efficiency. Long term, to achieve 100% clean electricity by 2035, Department of Energy goals are to environmental impact. So the bottom line, I guess, in all of this is, while electricity cannot be free, at present, in the literal sense, a combination of modernized microgrids, distributed energy resources, and a skilled domestic workforce could make it affordable, resilient, and locally controlled. I like the sound of that, potentially reducing bills to near zero for many households and communities. So the key is policy support, investment in training, and integration of local production to lower both upfront and ongoing costs.